Okay, we got the car painted and it looks beautiful.
Wow, that's all I can say.
It looks totally different.
Wow, wow, wow.
You want to walk over here and get beside, look how beautiful the body
Look at that shine, that gloss, woo!
So, the car is painted and it's going to need color sand and buffed. I'm not going to bullshit you. I put 4 coats of heavy clear on it, and I used Euro Clear, which is a higher solid. I used high solids clear, and high solids always needs color sand and buffed out. But you can look at it and just see how nice the panel and bodywork came out. I'm still shocked and amazed by the quarter panels. The way that they came out, it's just, these are the best quarter panels I've ever installed in my life.
Man, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
You're like speechless, Pete. You don't know how to act, don't know what to say,
Well,
don't know what to think. I know.
Okay.
Speechless.
It's been 8 years and it's painted.
Yay.
Next week,
Red looks great.
Next week, what I'm going to do is I will block sand everything else. And we'll get it in the paint booth. We'll get all those bolt-on parts painted.
What brand of panels?
Huh?
What brand are those panels that you bought?
Brand?
Yeah, so somebody wants to know
the
what.
quarter panels?
Yeah.
It's called Muscle Car GT.
Muscle Car GT. Okay.
These are Muscle Car GT. The only bodywork that I did to them was on the edge to line up the extension. And on one of the quarter panels, there was a little imperfection here when I rolled it over. So we're going to have to, that's called Muscle Car GT. If anybody's interested in buying those, contact my friend Pete. If you're looking for parts that fit perfect, I will give you Ralph's phone number. You can call Ralph and he can get these for you. Now I will tell you, these quarter panels cost $100 more extra.
Worth it.
But you can see, I mean, look at the body lines here. Look at that, that's factory. All right. This is going to be a concourse restoration. The fitment on the quarter panels, I mean, here's the reason. Let me show you why I didn't want to replace this tail light panel. Come on over here. If you can catch the light right here. Do you see that factory number stamped in it?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. And over here, there's another factory number. And we didn't want to replace this. So I went ahead and fixed that. There's, I think, 2 dents in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good that we didn't have to replace that section of it. But the quarter panels themselves, you can see how beautiful they went on. And these are full quarter panels. Everything lined up perfect. Everything went on awesome. Once again, this was an extreme job. This was a over-the-top job. I didn't really want to do it. Like I told you in part 1, when I saw the car, I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this car. But I took the job on and it's a done deal. I'm really actually excited to see the whole car together.
I know.
Okay, you want me to tell you why? Because that's one day closer to get the motherfucker back to New Jersey to where it belongs.
That's right.
So we started on this car at 6:30 this morning, 6 o'clock, about 6:15.
Yep.
And I don't know what time it is now. I think it's like 5 o'clock.
Almost 4.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I went ahead and put 3 full wet coats of base coat on it. I put 1 coat of sealer before that. And then I put 4 coats of high solid urethane clear.
Looks fast.
Now, if you were here in person, I'm not going to bullshit you. It shows orange peel. All right, because the camera hides a lot of stuff. It might look good in the camera, but you can see from the temperature, the dry air, and everything going on right now in Utah, I mean today, the clear is already starting to shrink down, which is actually good. Because by next week, by the time I get ready to color sand and buff it, it'll be perfectly dry and
completely cured.
This is high-end clear. This is not cheap clear. This stuff cost, I believe it was $600 or $700 a gallon. I don't remember. $500. I don't remember. But to do this car, it's going to take 2 full gallons of clear. I mean, that's it. You know, there's really nothing else to say. I know many of the body shop girls happy. Go over there. We'll look at the front. I actually have a lot of the little parts are already painted. All the little meticulous parts are already done. The main thing I got to paint now is the trunk lid, the hood, the fenders, the doors. The next thing I'll do, I'll go ahead and paint the inside of the doors. Those are going to be painted black, and then all the interior that goes inside the car, the fiberglass pieces, those are painted semi-gloss black too. And when I paint that, the paint that I use the SEM, S-E-M Hot Rod Black. That's the best interior black paint to use, and I've never had a problem with it. The dash is already done. I'm not taking any of the paper off.
You can get that in that Sims. You can get that in like flat, semi-flat. Can't you?
Get it in semi-gloss and flat.
Yeah.
I use the semi-gloss SEM, S-E-M Hot Rod Black. You get it. You buy it in a quart setup.
Hey, Moreland.
It's like $160 a quart setup or something like that, and that's what I use when you do the factory OEM type shit. So. Anything that many of the body shop
looking
girls
good.
gotta
Hey,
say.
Rich. I think it looks good, man. And like you said, it's another day closer to going home.
We got a problem, people.
Oh, God.
Okay, my friend Pete's not doing good. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I gotta go get surgery.
Again. Hey, Sweden.
I hope everybody can pray for my friend Pete. What the problem is, I've already had carpal tunnel, and this is new to me. I was very shocked about it. So I had carpal tunnel done and everything worked out good. And then all of a sudden, about a month and a half ago, this finger and this finger started going numb. And so I thought it was from when I got in a motorcycle wreck, a dirt bike wreck when I was a kid, but it's not. What it is, it's called a collateral collateral nerve. And it goes from here, it starts here and then goes up to these 2 fingers and comes where your funny bone is, right here.
When you hit your funny
that's
bone,
what it is. It's that nerve.
It's that nerve.
So this nerve is being pinched, and I have to go get that. On Thursday, I got to go get an EMG, which is a test. Once I get the test, then I get the surgery. So I got to start busting ass because I want to get this motherfucker. I want to get all the parts block sanded out. And I don't know if anybody has watched how I block sand. I do not block sand wet sand. We used to do that when we were building all them kit cars. We don't do that anymore. Everything that I sand for paint is dry sand. And I use high quality professional blocks. This car has no ripples in it at all, nothing. The panels are laser straight. So it's very important when you're restoring a car that you know how to use the block sanders properly. Watch my sanding videos. That's going to tell you what to do on that situation. Other than that, I mean, this is a happy day. And Minnie's right. I'm actually kind of speechless. I never thought this would be the day. I never thought this would happen. I'm dead serious. I thought that Frank
it would be here forever.
I thought New Jersey Frank was just going to give up on it and just have a cent. So this is quite a story for our buddy Frank up in New Jersey, because I don't know how long he's had this car, but like I told you in part 1, this car came from another shop that he had in there, and they took him for $10,000. So
did you use the SATA gun? Yes, he did.
This is a number matching car. Yes, I had to use my SATA gun and my Iwata. I used the SATA gun for the paint. I used the Iwata for the clear. My Binks gun started sputtering and I was afraid to use it. I was going to tell you something. This is a number matching Marty Report Mustang. It's got the 390 big block, and he's got the high performance road race ready suspension.
Yes, it's base coat, clear
so,
coat.
yeah, he's got a lot of money in this thing. And the color on this is called Candy Apple Red.
And no, it's not tri-stage.
No, it's not. That's just the name of it. This is the exact same color that we did to the 69 Mach 1 that we did, and it looked awesome. So this is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete.
Happy days.
We came back, we showed you the car, you see the car, and the car is,
Painted.
it doesn't even look like the same car.
I know.
This looks like a car that
It's a good situation, as Moreland says.
What do you say?
It's a good situation.
No, we love Moreland. Moreland's a nice guy. I want to do a shout out for a person out there. His name's Robert Williams. I want everybody to pray for this guy. He's having very hard times right now, and times are not getting better for him. He has Parkinson's disease, people. I don't know if anybody knows what Parkinson's, how bad it can really be. I talk to Robert. I try to talk to him every day. And he goes to bed around 4 or 5 o'clock at night because he can't sit up. He tells me how he can't go to sleep at night because of the Parkinson's disease. And it's kind of a sad situation, but let me tell you something about this guy. His spirits are strong. He's happy. He loves God. And he doesn't like throw it on you that he's got Parkinson's disease. He doesn't want you to feel sorry for him. Okay? But we need to go ahead and give him prayers. He used to be a police officer in California. That was his life. That's what he did for a living. He lived, eat, and breathed to be a police officer. And that was taken away from him by the Parkinson's disease. So let's go ahead and say a big prayer for Robert Williams out there and make days better. Lord Jesus Christ, amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. Frank, New Jersey Frank, your car's red. And it's one day closer to getting done. I did find somebody that's going to do the headliner on it and going to go ahead and install the glass.
Yay!
So the guy, he's got a shop up here, professional shop. His dad started the shop 60 years ago. He took over the shop. He is going to do the headliner, and he's going to put the glass in and all the chrome trim. So that's a good thing right there.
Nice.
We were worried about that. Frankenstein almost had to do it himself, but it's taken care of. We need the rods. We don't have the bows. He does have a brand new headliner. Once we get all the parts painted, we'll start bolting everything on, putting the car together, and then we'll have to take it up to the upholstery shop, which is about 150 miles away, and then they'll put that in. So that's actually a good situation, because if we couldn't have got the headliner put in, then we would have had to ship the car with no glass.
Yeah, that's
Now, I am going to say this. I don't know if I'm going to put the door glass in the car. I might leave that for the owner to do. We're going to see how far we get on the vehicle. I actually have other people waiting in line that have been waiting many years. So we're going to get as much as we can done on this Mustang. The owner has pretty much purchased everything that you can purchase to make this the most high-end Mustang on the, from the factory. So it's going to be a beautiful car. And yes, I did get the bottom of the rockers really good. So the bottom of the rockers, because I'm very meticulous about that, and the bottom of the quarters are exactly like the top of the car. When I had my little shop, which was about this big, I started off in a building about this size right here in Dallas, Texas, and I paid $250 a month rent. And they were just little bays. I was in Unit C. There was a guy down in Unit F, and he had a Roadrunner, or no, it was a Daytona. Or Charger. It was a Charger, and I did a bunch of rust repair on it, but this guy was very meticulous and very picky. He wanted me to paint the car. I stripped it to bare metal. I did not paint it. He took it to a body shop, which was quote unquote a high-end body shop called Ted Prohaska. Do you remember them?
No.
Okay, so anyway, that was like a very high-end European paint and body shop. He took the car over to Ted Prohaska's. They painted the car. I saw the car when it was done. It looked immaculate, amazing. He called his lawyers up and he filed a lawsuit against them to sue them. And you know why?
Why?
Because they didn't color sand and buff the bottom of the rocker panels. And he didn't like it that way.
Oh, you lucked out then, huh?
You're damn right I did. Because all I kept telling myself, I'm glad I didn't paint your fucking car, dude. Fuck that. So anyway, this is Pete. The car is painted. If Minnie wants to do a walk around while we're talking real quick, you can see we got everything meticulously. Base coat, clear coat. This is not a single stage paint. And it came out beautiful. This is where it started, right here. This is it. This is what started the Mustang with Tony Baloney, weekly loser. I think that was one of the last things he worked on before he quit. Right there. After he did that, I said, leave the motherfucker alone. I'll do it. I gotta go. Take it easy. And it's beautiful. It's red and it's done.
Red and it's done.
Let me have the camera.
All right.
Okay, Minnie the Body Shop Girl. We'll see you later. Thank you for all your camera guy and person girl. And take it easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer a couple questions. John Young says, I'm sorry, I meant what brand. I don't know what brand you're talking about. Robert Williams said it's a beautiful car. Looks good, buddy. Oh yeah, baby. Pretty. This looks like a totally different car, people. This does not look like the Mustang that we've had for 8 years. I'm still kind of flabbergasted at it and don't believe it's the same car. Looks great. Liking the paint booth, Pete. Thank you very much. Me and Minnie the Body Shop Girl built our paint booth ourselves, and this paint booth works awesome. I love this paint booth. Here's my exhaust fans box, and this is all legal. It's got paint booth exhaust filters, just like if you had a paint booth, and it's got intake filters, just like a paint booth would have, and it works great. We got Frank Beto, which is the owner of the car, and I know he's going to be happy when it actually gets shipped to him. So there you go, Frank. There's your Frankenstein, Mustang. It's beautiful, dude. I wish it was already color sanded and buffed so we can take the paper off and see what the black and red look like together, but we can't. I got to go, people. Take it easy. We'll see you later. A lot of work. A lot of fucking work here, guys. More work than you know. Let me put it to you that way. More work than you know. We'll see y'all later.